Hi guys, my name is Ian and welcome back to my channel, and this is my series, My Take, where I take a look at events here in New Zealand and throughout the world. Today I thought I'd touch on the death of Charlie Kirk. Now this is a fairly big story. He was, and I don't know if I'm allowed to use the word, but ass-bleep-nated yesterday, speaking at, I believe it was Utah Valley University, which is in America. Now, personally, I would be the same politically aligned as Charlie Kirk. So I would, technically, if I was an American, I'd be a Republican. Now, did I agree with everything Charlie espoused? Absolutely not. But then again, I don't think anyone agrees with everything that every political commentator says. But my thoughts and prayers go out to Charlie's wife and his kids. He didn't deserve what happened to him, regardless of what you think of his views. He didn't preach hate. He told the truth. He spoke what he felt from his heart. And if we're going to have people going around whacking, people who disagree with them, then none of us anywhere will be safe, regardless of whether we lean left or right. But this is also a video towards those people who go online or even walk around the streets clapping and cheering about it. Take a look at yourselves as people here, right? You're cheering the death of somebody. Like, you don't have to like somebody, but if you start cheering on the death of them, I think that says more about you as a human being than it ever does about, what they may or may not have said. I also think it inherently suggests how much of a danger you might be to other members of the public if you're going around cheering and celebrating the death of somebody. I mean, there are a lot of people in the world I'm not big fans of, but I would not want to see anything bad happen to them. And I mean, we can all say the same thing. There's probably people we don't agree with in the world, but 99% of us would not want to see someone, removed because they have a different opinion from us. It's not surprising, but a bit disappointing that some of our news outlets here in New Zealand didn't cover it, but I won't say what my honest opinion of that is, because I will probably get, I like my YouTube channel, so I won't say like a lot of it, at least not online anyway. But no, I think it was the biggest news story yesterday. I think the media should have covered it. Now, some people are like, oh, well, he's a Nazi sympathizer and all this. Really? I don't recall him, removing 6 million Jews. This is the thing where the media themselves, again, the media are another group that, again, are responsible for this stuff. When you sit there and you constantly say, these people are good, these people are bad, these people are, Nazis, these people are commies, etc., right? When you keep sitting around bandying those words around willy-nilly, all you need is somebody who's a little bit wackadoo in the head, and they will sit there and go, oh, well, I'm doing a so-called good thing, or a thing that's right and correct to do, or I'm getting rid of the quote-unquote Nazi or something. And it's like, really? Like, And that's because some of the media outlets keep pandering that sort of stuff too. And this is where I think a lot of journalists in the world, and it's not just in America, this is worldwide, a lot of journalists need to stop pandering this us versus them stuff. Not just left and right, but black and white and gay and straight and Christian and Jew or Muslim and Jew and, we need to stop pandering, saying a lot of this stuff. Are there bad people or extremists in all groups? Yes, and those people should be called out, but we shouldn't be calling out everybody and saying, these people are bad, or these people are good, or these people are oppressed, and these people are the oppressors, or whatever. Because once you start doing that, you can therefore then end up hurting people who are actually like innocent people. And and here's another thing. A lot of these people that are going online making comments about the death of Charlie Kirk, right? In a negative manner I'm talking about here, by basically celebrating it. These are the same people that are all for this whole, all the innocents that have died in Palestine. Okay, fair enough. We should be annoyed at all the innocents that died in Palestine, but we should also be equally as annoyed at all the innocent Christians that were killed in Syria by the Muslims in Syria. But also, we should also be equally as, upset or annoyed at an innocent guy who went round to college campuses speaking his mind just simply because he had a different view from some of the wokies that went there. Like I've said, we have all met people in our lives we would disagree with. But, fortunately, 99% of us are not, doolally, and, we have a bit of common sense. So hopefully, though, this sends a message to everyone, worldwide, that we need to, not just protect free speech, but we need to make sure that, that we all look after each other. Anyway, as I said earlier, my thoughts and prayers go out to his wife and his kids. And that's all I really wanted to say on that issue, guys. As usual, keep your comments respectful. Bye.